Good morning and happy Thursday, boys and girls. It's our last day before spring break. Are you so excited? I'm super excited. All right, so today I'm gonna read Hugless Douglas and the Perfect Spring Day. I hope we have a couple perfect spring days over our spring break. All right, Douglas was counting his spring collection. So far, he had 2 leaves, 1 smooth stone, a funny shaped twig, and a busy caterpillar that wouldn't keep still. Suddenly, there was a crashing noise and a nest landed in his lap, followed by a squirrel. "I didn't know squirrels laid eggs," said Douglas. "We don't. It's Swoopy Bird's nest and it bumped right into me." Before Douglas could reply, Squirrel had disappeared. "Oh my," called Swoopy Bird. "My nest, my eggs, my baby! What am I going to do?" "Don't worry," said Douglas. "Your eggs are safe, but I think you might need a new nest." Swoopy Bird asked Douglas to look after her eggs while she quickly built a new nest. Douglas agreed. He watched for a while, then sat down. "I'll wait right here," he said. The trouble with waiting, Douglas thought, is the sitting still part. It gives me the fidgets. And just when he thought he heard whispering, just then he thought he heard whispering. It was the funny bunnies. "Hello," said Douglas. "I'm looking after Swoopy Bird's eggs while she builds a new nest. Do you want to help?" "My mom said bird eggs must be warm. That's why they sit on them," said the little bunny. "Maybe I should sit on these," said Douglas. "No!" cried the funny bunnies. What would happen if the bear sat on the eggs? Do you think he would crush them? Maybe. Every bunny put their arms around a bit of Douglas. "I feel safe and warm when someone hugs me." "Egg hugs," cried the funny bunny. "Okay, but you just have to be very gentle," said Douglas. So every bunny was given 1 egg each to hug. After a while, they put the warm eggs back into the old nest. "I think they're about to hatch," said Douglas excitedly. "What does that mean?" asked the bunnies. "It's when the baby birds come out of their eggs," he said. And sure enough, they did. Soon there were 8 fluffy birds, and with very quick runaway legs. "Oh no!" cried Douglas. "Can anyone see them?" A family of sheep was passing by and stopped to help. Suddenly, Squirrel appeared. "Douglas, do you have a bird on your head?" he asked. From up on the tree, Squirrel could spot all 8 babies and pointed them out to everyone. Luckily, it didn't take long to gather them and then put them back in the old nest. "Whew," said Douglas. "Thank you, Squirrel." High above, Swoopy Bird was so excited to see her babies had just hatched. "Just in time," she chirped. "The new nest is ready." Douglas and his friends made themselves into a wobbly ladder, and even Squirrel joined in. And after a bit of up and a bit of down, the birds were safely in their new home. "My babies are back," cried Swoopy the Bird and gave them a family hug. She was so happy she hopped from branch to branch to give everyone a thank you hug. After all the excitement, Douglas sat down to play with his spring collection. He now had some feathers and a few eggshells, but his friends had another idea. "Let's have a daisy chain hug," they cried. "Perfect for a spring day," laughed Douglas. All right, so there are some things to spot on a spring day. Fluffy cloud shapes, baby birds that left the nest, baby birds, a bird song, tree blossoms, caterpillars and butterflies, a squirrel's nest, baby lambs, bird spotters, colorful flowers, busy bees, nesting birds, new seedlings, crawling insects, and April showers. A lot of things. So I want you today to make your own spring friends. So you should have this paper, and it gives you all the directions, and you should take a nature walk with a grown-up. Make sure you have a grown-up. Or if you can just go out in your yard and find some things in nature, that would be great too. All right. So you have this sight word worksheet today, you need to use the same cards that you found yesterday in your hide and seek, shuffle them, draw one, and you need to write it on the line with a white crayon. You need to write all the words with a white crayon and then take a marker and color over it and the word will appear. It's magic. All right, the other thing you need to do is it's another kind of hunt. So you're gonna cut these eggs out, and these have either some CVC words that you can sound out or 4-letter words, but have a diagraph that you can sound out. Ask your grown-up to hide these around, and you're going to go on an egg hunt. So it says sight word eggs, but they're not sight words. They're just CVC words, but you're gonna use this paper and you're gonna write the words that you find on this paper. There's more eggs on this paper than there are here, and that's okay. You'll just have some empty eggs. All right, make sure you do some reading for me today, okay? All right, have a great weekend and have a great spring break.